Hey all, as always, it's windy outside. Today is March 30th of 2025. Now what I'm doing is I put in my description that when there's a catch-up video. A catch-up video means it's a video I haven't posted yet because I started late in YouTube, but I was filming and never had the courage to actually put it out on YouTube, but I just kept producing videos on all the work that we've been doing around the house, in the attic, on the garden, all that. So I just want you guys to know that this is a catch-up video of me working inside the master bedroom closet and trying to get things ready for, well, to get it done. So this is actually a closet, and we have a guy named Coy with us for a few days, and he'll be in the video here and there too. He's homeless. He was homeless. He's now not homeless, which is a good plus, because not because of us, but of the group that my wife works with the Kingdom Closet. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you. Got Coy inside the shower, cleaning out all the concrete board, getting it ready for me, and after that he's going to go out and help Kim. I'm going to go ahead and work on this wall here, do a little touch up, sanding in there real quick, and get to the epoxy. And that'll probably be it for that area. Then I can go back out to the water closet, see what I need to sand out there. And now I'm going to check that wall to see if I need to fill it in more or take away from it.
Too high?
Too low.
Too low?
Too low.
Wow. I would not have expected that.
Yeah. My wife's here to visit. Here, say hi to everybody.
Oh, hi.
She doesn't know half the time when I have this thing on.
No, I don't.
Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to make sure that there was no. The patch was recessed more than this because this was already built up, so I wanted to build it up the same. When I get ready to have our guy come in and hit all this, you know, it all match out. That way you won't see a small little dip. Wow. Shit. You can only laugh at this kind of stuff, right? Holy cow. I'm looking here, I'm vacuuming up all this stuff, going, yeah, that's great. And I look in here, well, why is it so stinking cloudy? And then I look up, and as I'm vacuuming the drywall dust, it's just blowing right out here. Have you guys ever seen The Addams Family? Where Morticia walks around and she dusts in the house. She's actually adding dust to the house. Well, I'll get up and I look. The filter fell off. Evidently, I didn't put it on all the way after I cleaned it yesterday. So, now, oh Lord. Yep. The whole bedroom's all dusted out. I'm not going to show you the mess in here. This is all going to change. You know, well, here it is. It's all dusted out. Looks like a nightclub. Yeah. Yeah, this is great. That ain't cool. All right, well, I'm gonna go open the window. I'll be right back. I'm gonna shut this down. Take a quick break. All right, well, that ain't gonna work. I was trying to open this window and put the fan in front of it, but the wind is stronger outside blowing in than it is, so now it's gonna be blowing to the rest of the house. I got the door closed, but I'm gonna go get one of my big old huge fans that have more CFM than the outside wind. What a bummer. All right, well, here's what it is. This is it in my mud. I'm gonna have to go buy some more. I think one box will finish off the job in the shower and also the water heater closet. Can't believe I dusted myself out, man. Starting to settle. All right, well, before I go grinding everything else out, I figure while I still have a little bit of that drywall mud, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of doing my best to patch this out. I bet some of you guys are wondering, what the heck am I doing? Well, I'm trying to clean up as much as I can. That way I don't have to worry about trying to spray this whole area here. If I just clean it up, I can have my buddy just spray the underneath and I can work it that way, you know, we'll see. But if not, I have another way and I'm going to show you guys how I can spray with this, well, I do small jobs by using a straw. A straw. A straw. It's usually for small patches and stuff, but that's a big patch right there. See, what you do is you take a bunch of 20-minute mud, and you put it in your mouth, drink a little water, and go like this. Yeah, think I'm kidding? Anyways, I'll clean that up too a little bit later on. I wanted to make sure I got the drywall mud inside the crack. And then once I get that part done, not a whole lot I can do about that, you know. That would be the good straw technique right there. And what I do is I take some, take a small cup, like usually a plastic cup, cut it down about this far, and I'll take any straw. The standard size, this is good, not like the boba type, you know. Use it as a dart gun. Because, you know, you got to suck in those boba balls, man. Anyways, I just dip it in there, and kind of like when we were kids, man, you know, with the spit wads and stuff like that, I get a little bit in there and go, and it actually works. It sprays just enough, you let it dry and knock it down. Half the time you can't even see it. I did it, let me show you. I did it in here. Can you guys see anywhere where I might have had some of that black glue that holds the mirror? The mirror was like way up here. I put these lights in. Their light was up top up there. It was one of those kind of went across the back. So I put these lights in. So the mirror was like way up to here. Can you guys see any of the marks where the glue is at? No. You know why? Because I did my straw technique. Oops. Can't see anywhere, can you? They're there. I know where they're at because I had to do it. One of them right there that I messed up on. I don't know if you can see it. I didn't wait for it to dry long enough. But this whole area right here, there's like 2.5 that are showing. Half of one's behind the one is, there's one up high here and one down there. Can't even tell. Just the straw technique. Instead of bringing out a hopper and all that stuff and compressor, air hose, you just fill up the end, you know. Just give it a good blow, man. I'm getting bad ideas now. All right, well, I'm gonna let that dry. We'll see how much of it cracks and how much of it stays up there. It'll work out fine. I think I'll be able to get this one here. It's gonna be a challenge. I'm really curious to see how that's gonna turn out. I've hidden cracks before. All you gotta do is pull up your pants. I'm one of those moves, I guess, huh? All right. Well, let me get everything cleaned up. Yeah, my real personality is going to start coming out the more I get comfortable with the camera. You guys may not want to watch me anymore. Anyway, let me turn this off and get things cleaned up and set up for me to take care of the grinding in there. Well, I found the Hercules adapter for this, for my drill. You gotta take off the other blade, take off the metal housing to it. And when you find the right sleeve, there's 6 of them. There's one in here right now. Probably about this thick, maybe a little thicker, I'm not sure. Maybe a little thinner than that one. But this one is what came inside of here, and it wouldn't close. I'm sure it would have if I would have seen how this worked. They don't give you a whole lot of information in the packet. Anyways, hold on a second. So that unsnaps, that snaps into here, or this part here does. It snaps into this area. For anybody who hasn't seen this yet. And then once this snapped, because this was open, and I was trying to unlock it and kept hitting them, going, well, that's not a whole lot of room. I didn't think, you know, I was just playing with it, first time seeing it. So then I took it and I flipped the handle all the way up here, took a screwdriver and tightened this down, and then flipped it shut. Now it's nice and tight. But with a sleeve, a shim, I guess, about that thick. It came with this one in there. Has that little flange on it. That flange one came inside of this part here. The other 5 were just packaged with the hose. So it comes with the hose, and that connects on to here like so, and then this guy here goes to your shop vac. And you can see how it's stair steps, kind of like drill bit, hopefully, so it fits in the small, medium, or large hose. So I've got my small grinder bit on here, or disc, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna go try this out. Let's get you set up. All right, well, for the moment, let me get this part here. Take my accessory off. Oh, look at that. Fits right on there. So it all stays together. Now I want to go turn on the vacuum. Alrighty, well, at least we know it works. No dust in here, that's great. That's what I wanted to see. And I don't need to take off, I gotta take off the top beige down to basically the white. I don't have to take it down to the actual color of the tile, you know, that it's made of, like the red. It is working really good. I just need to get a power grinder. So now that I know this is not going to make a mess, I need to go get my other grinder. I'm just going to continue cleaning up. And I'll do this tomorrow. I'll just move everything over to here. And wait for my buddy to show up so he can tell me when he can get over here so I know how long I have. I mean, heck, he might be able to show up Saturday. I don't know. Sometimes he'll do that. You know, maybe knock out that room, you know, that'd be nice. And we're gonna have koi with this for a while. I mean, until like the first, second week of April. So, you know, we got a lot of stuff to do. Carpet to cut and pull out so we can get to the baseboards and sand them and paint them, and you know, caulk all the baseboards to the wall, get the walls and ceilings painted in all 3 bedrooms. There's a lot to do. So. And keep him busy, which is a good thing. Help me move some of the furniture out. Because I have to move this out. That's a beast, man. This is some heavy furniture that we purchased. And even the nightstands are heavy. But anyways. Well, that'll be it. I'm going to go ahead and clean up. It's almost 4 o'clock. And I'm probably going to wait until tomorrow. I have no sense of busting my back. So, you guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, make a comment, good or bad. You know, can't hurt my feelings if you do make a bad comment. I'm not that sensitive. Although I am sensitive. There are times that I can be emotionally sensitive. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Talk to y'all later. I guess I'm in one of those moods. God bless.